I'm sorry, stock market account. My account for real. Never meant to buy up all them puts. I should have bought me a call or two. YouTube. YouTube. What it do? It's Little Petty coming back at you guys with another stock market episode. And in today's episode, we're going to bring this one back. We're bringing it back. We're going to do the 1000% options plays for the day traders. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to go over 5, and we might even give you a special one, number 6, but we're going to give you 5 1000% option plays that you missed out this Friday trading options that you could take advantage of. And this happens every Friday, so we're going to talk about that. But without further ado, we're going to get into this video. But I want you guys to make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Lil Petty's dropping videos. We're showing you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, how I turned $63 into $451, my biggest loss in 2020, short squeeze for $618. So, check out my videos, check out my Twitter. I'm posting all my information on the Twitter. So, links in the description. Check that out. So, as you guys can see right here, this is what I posted. I said, we're on the lookout for the bear market. SPY is about to get the 1226 cross. The VIX is back above 35. This could be a solid pullback for the next week. Don't get chopped up. So, let's go ahead and look at the chart. And as you guys can see, this is when I posted this, when we had that down day. We did get a reversal off of this, so we might bounce. But as you guys can see, we are tackling in between these moving averages. So, we're kind of on the lookout for the bear market. We're keeping an eye out, But the market could still squeeze up. This could just be another dip. And, so that's what we see in the market. And we'll go ahead and give you a visuals real quick of the overalls to see what happened today. And basically, as you guys can see, some stocks are green, some stocks are red. The Dow Jones, NASDAQ, the Russell was doing a good job today. The healthcare, they had a great day. And the S&P 500, communication services. Financials is basically leading the way down. But without further ado, let's get into these options, because I know that's what you guys came here for. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So now, this is what we're going to go over. The first one that we're going to talk about is the Nvidia play. So Nvidia had 1000% options trade today, and we actually missed this one. I wanted to take this trade, but I had so many other charts up, I didn't see this chart. But whatever, we missed it. Cool, we'll get it next time. But we're going to show you guys the options. So this is the option chain. This is the chart for the day, and this is what the option did. So if you look at today, the 325s, these that expired today, the options, these contracts went from 29 cents all the way up to $14 for a gain of 8,000% from low to high. The 330s, these ones went from 8 cents up to 11, 3,700%. The 335s, even these ones did pretty good. These went from 3 cents all the way up to $5. So that's play number 1. Play number 2, Square. Square had 1000% options plays today too. So the play on this one was either buying the 78s or the 79s. So if you would have bought the 79s today, if you would have bottom ticked this at 33 cents and sold when it peaked up, you would have got basically almost 1000%, 500% gain on your money. Now the stock today, it only went up 2%, but as you can see, these options are very volatile because these options expire the day of today. So basically, you're making a bet. So you can basically put $33 on this bet. So they opened up at $1. When it pulled back around $7.55, that's when you could have basically hopped in like, all right, we're gonna spend $35 and see if this thing's gonna shoot back up, and you'll get the intrinsic value for dollar for dollar. So these ones went up about 500% today. Now the big one of the bigger ones was ACB. Yes, ACB has been on a run. Now, these ones, the $8, the 9s, and the 10s all did 1,000% plus. So, and if anybody wants to know how I got this little thing set up, where you can see the options, the chart with the chain and the table or the chart, go to this video, one of my very first videos, how to set up Thinkorswim options tables with charts. Get filled in. So, ACB, let's talk about these ones. So the $8 calls, because ACB ran up 68%, it had a gap up off the earnings. And I actually hold some shares of this, but I'm down like still 60%. But that's okay. ACB is shit, but it's a speculation play. But let's talk about the options. So the options, they hit a low today of $28, and they shot all the way up to $3.75. So $28 today, you could have spent that and then walked away with about almost $400 for a 1,300% gain. Who made that trade today? Let me know in the comments. It's number 9. The $9 calls were a little bit better, and probably the 10s. I probably would have liked the 9s. The 9s, they came down to about 40 cents, 11 cents, but around 40, all the way up to $2.75 for a 500% gain. So these are day tradable if you got the balls to take the risk. Let's look at number 3 or number 4. Spotify. Spotify, they had 1,000% options trades today. And what were those options? The option was to buy the 155 call. And as you can see, when the stock opened up, it was at 150. So you were basically saying that the stock's going to run up to 155 and above to make a profit. So as you can see, the stock, it ripped up. And then when it pulled back at 750, that was when you could have got in right here for 40 cents. And then when it shot all the way up to $4, that was basically your 1,000% gain on the day. So riding this wave up on this right here, that's where you would have got your value on these options. Now, the 60s, say you would have played the 60s, you would have spent 7 cents, and then this would have went up to 50 cents. Now, you were $1 away, and then it pulled all the way back, so this is what you got to watch out for. You're going to get a 85% pullback on your money, so you don't want to put a lot of money into these trades, because say you put $1,000 in right here, boom, you put $1,000, your whole account, or say, you're playing with 10%, then that's okay, cool. But you still don't want to lose 10% of your account off one trade, off one pullback. This pullback right here was an 85% retracement on this option. And for number 5, we're going to bring you one that you guys all know about, and Disney. Yes, Disney. Who would have known you could have made 1,000% plus, really almost like 3,000% today on Disney. So Disney, let's go to the 106s. So the 106s, they were at a low today at 116 on the very pullback. Not too many people got filled on that, but it bottomed out around 50, 60 cent, and then they shot all the way up to $3 for a 500% gain. Now let's look at the 107s. The 107 calls, and as you can see, so the stock ran up today, then it created this bull flag. So it went up, boom, then it chopped around, saying that the price is more than likely going to go higher. It stayed above the VWAP, and then it came and tested the VWAP, and then shot up. So right here, 17 cents all the way up to $2.36. Now let's look at the 108s, because the 108s probably did the best. So these ones were at 5 cents right here. So you were saying It's pretty crazy this when the stock's at 105 to say that it's going to close above 108 by today in the next 2 hours. So yeah, $5, yeah, that's cool. If you wanted to put, buy 3 contracts, $15, that's cool. But you don't want to put $500 unless you got the risk to do that. So these one went up 4,000%, right there, 4,000% gain from $5 all the way up to $142. Now, this is the last but not least one, and we are going to we're going to end this video off with Facebook. Facebook. Everybody knows about the Facebook. So, the ones that did the best today were probably the 207.05s. So on Friday, when Facebook was chopping around in the morning, so what happens in the morning? The stocks, they'll drop off, the bears will hop in, then they'll get squeezed, automatic squeeze. So the people that are trading this first 5-minute bar, they'll jump in thinking that they're going to get a push down lower, because you got to think, just yesterday we had a drop, but then we had a recover. But the day before, we had a massive drop. So the bears are hopping in. The bears are short right here at 200. So as we get breaking above these levels, we're going to get short squeezed. So let's go back to the day. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart, and let's talk about this. So the bears, they'll hop in short, boom. They think they got their profit, and the next thing they know, the stock will run up. Then they'll jump in on this red bar. They'll pull back, but they set a lower or a higher low. So the stock set a higher low, then it chopped around and set another higher low. Then we got the cross, so that was the go to go long. So boom, you buy the 207.05s. You buy these at 22 cents, 27 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents. And they shoot all the way up to the end of the day to 372 for 1,100% gain. Now let's look at the 210s. Yeah, the 210s, these ones are cheap. These ones are 7 cents, and they shot up. So on the first jump from right here, from 8:40 to 10 o'clock, right here to 10 o'clock, they had already made 1,000% gain. Now they pulled back because these are the 210s, so they weren't in the money. They flagged out and they made another run. So when it flagged out, it made a 70% pullback. Not that bad. But say if you had $69 and it pulls back to 17, you're going to be feeling some type of way. But then it shoots back up to $1.40 at the high of the day. So if you would have held throughout the whole day, you would have had a 5,000% gain on your money. So that's this video for you guys. Stay tuned for another video I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna tell you guys how I made $100 selling options on Friday on the expiration dates, and we'll get back into the small account challenge for you guys. We got a lot of stuff on this YouTube channel, so make sure you guys share, comment, like, show some support, and Lil Petty